On June 2014, I went over my final MCAT practice exam, and 2 days later, on June 5th, 2014, I took my third and last MCAT test. And exactly 1 year later, on June 3rd, 2015, I submitted my third primary application for medical school. And on June 5th, 2 days later, I found out that I was accepted off of the wait list to a USMD school, and I'm going to be a doctor. So as you guys know, if you watched my last video, last Wednesday was my last day at work, and the next day I left for vacation. I'm still on vacation. Friday, June 5th, I contacted the 3 schools I was on the wait list for, and I told them that, I'm going to be away from my mailbox, so if you need to contact me, email or phone. And I got an email back from someone at the admissions office at one of those 3 schools, and they asked me, how long I was going to be away, and if nobody could check the mail for me, and I was like, no, is that going to be a problem? And she told me to call the admissions office. So I was in my hotel room with my family, and I called, and uh, and she told me that an acceptance letter had been mailed out to me. Wow, I'm like getting emotional just like telling this story, even though I know it happened. But I cried a lot on the phone. I think I actually made the girl on the other end of the phone get pretty emotional too. Like, I don't know. I was just telling her like this. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me! This is happening, and it just felt. I think. All right, so I guess what I should talk about here is like how that felt, and it was. I think in that moment when like the words, I kind of had a feeling because if you she told me to call the office, and then she told me you've been accepted, and congratulations, and she was kind of reinforcing, and she was telling me where I was going to be, and all this stuff that I need to do, and I need to send an email, and I was just like hardcore trying hard to process it, but it was like an earthquake in my brain because every moment came to me, and I over the past like 2 years, even 3 years, like where I had been faced with moments where I was like, man, is this what I'm gonna do? I have to do this. And how more sure I got along the way, and how big of a deal writing that third personal statement was for me last week, and how I ended up submitting it, and I paid for it, and then I got the acceptance like 2 days later, and um I was actually, I guess, okay, so one of my friends, I started contacting my friends and my family. My parents were so excited, and I told them, I got this acceptance, and one of my friends, who knew I had been like stressed out about writing these essays and finishing this third application, he called me, and one sentence that he said like, how poetic, and I think that really, it was like, it kind of like it kind of really defined everything that was going on in my brain. How poetic indeed that just after I had gone through this turmoil, this last moment of yes, this is what I want to do, and this is why, I finally found the words for exactly why this is the field I want to pursue. And in finding the words, I became more confident. Again, and I had that, that once again revelation that yes, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. And all of these like feelings inside were just confirmed, like that yes, we have accepted you, you're going to be a doctor, we're going to make you a physician. And I'm probably gonna have to stop this video so I don't cry again, but I am so excited. I just beyond happy. And have I celebrated? I've celebrated every day. This vacation has been awesome. I'm still on vacation, and I knew I had to find time to make a video because I have to put it into words, otherwise my brain's just going to be going crazy. And there's so much to do when I get back. To everyone who's congratulated me, just thank you, and everyone who's helped me along the way. It's been a long road, and it will continue to be. So, yeah. Whew. The people in the lobby walking by are looking at me funny. That's what happens when you make videos in public.